as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Rockets, Raptors, tip-off coming right up. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. With Doris Burke, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And with us tonight, an icon on the court, in the studio, and here at the broadcast table. How about that for an introduction, Candace Parker?
Thank you. I hope I live up to this intro, guys.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. And it's Dragic in at the point. Here's Wall. Here's Wood. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet. That one's wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Well, Fred Van Vliet had a breakout season in the 2019-20 season. And Candace, he hasn't slowed down since.
He has not slowed down, and it was good to see that he got rewarded for his play. He's a guy that undrafted came in, was built on just being hungry and ferocious, and I didn't see him miss many shots in that playoff run.
No doubt he was ready to take and make those shots in the clutch. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Dragic. And here's Barnes. Tice defending. From the floor. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Down low. And then Siakam with the jam.
Can't allow Siakam to get established position. When you do, he's looking to slam it.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post. And that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
And Toronto has possession after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Trent, he's checked in for Barnes. Here's Wall. They get the rebound. And Şengün gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Dragic outside. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam in the post. Wall covering. Oh, stolen by Tate. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Green for 3. The shot comes out. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What composure from Siakam. Doesn't let the foul stop him from putting up the shot.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Van Vliet, and it's Flynn in for Dragic. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Siakam hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Good. Well, Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. The teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in. Siakam's got 6.
Night after night, Siakam just makes plays. So well-rounded.
Wall, the pass to Porter. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Gordon. To the wing, right side. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down for Toronto. They've gone 3 of 7 so far. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wall. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Raptors shooting about 43% since tip-off. Trent, the pass to Achua. And here's Trent. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And with his slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about drive and kick.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
And Grant Dragic has always been that triple threat: shoot, drive, and pass.
Yeah, and I played with him for many years in Phoenix, BA. I mean, he was just fantastic. You knew he had a chance to be special. He's always had that knack for getting downhill and getting his feet wet in the paint.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
I'll say one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Martin, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Porter lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his first basket. And the Raptors franchise had a great run for a few years, Candace. 7 straight playoff appearances, 1 NBA title from 2014 through 2020.
And it's that guy, Kyle Lowry. I'll tell you that. You know, took a lot of hits early on. Could he be a champion? Could he be a point guard on a championship team? And boy, did he shut everyone up by just doing that when they won the championship.
See the North.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Houston calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. Fred Van Vliet comes in for Trent. And Dragic has subbed in for Flynn. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who is your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Now here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Achua with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Van Vliet against Green. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. It's stolen by Green. Tice against Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side Green. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Out to the right wing. Takes a 13-footer. And that one's long. Houston in the lead. Tice passes to Green. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. 2 points. That one goes.
And their shots are...
1:19 left to play in the first half. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, tremendous insight from Candace, as always.
Well, we're talking about someone who, as a player and a broadcaster at the same time, has unique perspective and understanding for the game. She is one of the great players in the WNBA and now becoming one of the great broadcasters.
Daniel Tice. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw misses. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Dragic passes to Siakam, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on Kevin Porter.
Now, Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Trent, he's checked in for Boucher, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Martin's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Green for 3. Drops in the 3. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Van Vliet. The Rockets pull it in. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Martin. It's Tate on the wing from behind the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Jacks up with 3. The shot no good. And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
I thought defensively, it just wasn't good enough. You got to be engaged at this level. Any lapse of concentration, lapse of effort, you will pay for it, and they have. They've got to lock in defensively.
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Dragic in at the 1. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Well, just so consistent, right, with his effort, with his toughness. Tice is a guy who's constantly being physical. And even if he's outsized, guys, the fight is there.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Green. Ball for 3. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, nice play. Keep the defense guessing. John Wall getting to the catch-and-shoot game.
And Doris, even though he is so reliable, Tice's contributions often seem overlooked.
Yeah, I think part of that is this is not a flashy player. His box score isn't going to be stacked. But when you look at the screens he sets, the rebounding, the position on defense, they're usually a grittier team when he's between the lines.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's Green missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
For 3, Dragic. The Rockets pull it in. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Tice.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
From deep. Ball no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Barnes passes to Dragic. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Back to Tate. Pass to Wood. And here's Wall. Green for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Tice has got 5 rebounds in the game. Green, the pass to Wall. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Dragic misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Blocked!
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Dragic. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet misses. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Gordon can't hit. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Anunoby. Van Vliet's got his 2nd basket.
Now, Fred Van Vliet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
Wall gets the bucket.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his 2nd make since.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Tice tips it back in. Tice has got 6.
If you do not find Daniel Tice and check him off, he is excellent on the offensive glass, producing a second chance opportunity for his team.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Daniel Tice is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Porter in at the 2. Here's Flynn. Wall covering. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Wall, no good. Toronto has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet, and he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Woods checked in for the Rockets.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Wood against Barnes. And it's blocked by Wood. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. He can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
From deep three-point range. 7 tonight. Pass to Flynn. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked by Martin. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
That shot off. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Lets it fly. Martin misses. For Toronto, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And the basket by Trent.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Wood passes to Wall. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth. Gordon finds Wall. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wall's got 19.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 14. 1:20 left to play in the fourth. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Barnes. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wall attacking. And the big finish by Wall.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. Between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for John Wall.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Now here's Tice. Wall, the pass to Tatum. Now Wall, guarded by Van Vliet. Houston gets it back, and that one good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Stolen by Wall. Tice against Barnes. Outside Wall. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much. I'm here now with John Wall. John, you guys were scoring really well tonight. What was the key to unlocking your offense?
Well, with us, I do a great job me just attacking, trying to get into the paint. I'm trying to find my teammates and let these guys knock down shots. And we did a great job of just closing out the game.
You knew to be the aggressor tonight. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.